Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to give all praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, a sanitation elect that's waking up in the areas and byways and pushing the truth. And pushing the truth and putting up questions for America and these are the country going to fall to with America. So right now we are hopefully going to get out of this place as early as possible. Moving by faith, it could be tomorrow and all too. Because why? These people love the place this up.
This is Galatians chapter 1 verse 4. Who gave himself for our sins that he might deliver us from this present evil world.
So you see, from this present evil world, because why? This world is evil. Because it have no good in this world is up. But people love to say they get good in this place. But we see no good. This world is all about, go on.
It says, deliver us from this present evil world according to the will of Yahweh, according to the will of the Most High and our Father.
Yeah, according to the will of the Most High and of the Father. So we being side by side one Yahushai say, one Yahweh give Yahushai forgive us. So we gonna move side by side because why? We want to be delivered out to this place.
That's right.
Because this place have nothing good for us. But people believe by the oil money, what they're hearing and that kind of thing like that, they getting good. But they don't getting no good. It's just fear, promise and sorrow and fear pain. Yeah. Yeah, 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and last one. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 20.
This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal.
So these things are temporal. These wickedness are temporal because why? In the long run. So why people looking at these things that they can see, they're looking at are the things what they cannot see.
That's right.
Because why? The Most High promised us a golden city.
That's right.
The Most High promised us great things. The Most High promised us life. But today what people call life is not life, it's all about death. Because why? Every single thing dying.
But the things which are not seen are eternal.
Yeah, the things that which are not seen are eternal. So we're supposed to be looking for eternal things. We're supposed to be looking for temporal things, trying to hold on under. Because why? The Most High is all about great power. The Most High is very great. The Most High show you about these places what capable about. Because why? Just like Esau gets ready for the MOTV for you. And 2/3 of people going to be taking that.
That's true. That's true.
Yes. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 20. It says, therefore I went about to cause my heart to despair of all the labor which I...
Ecclesiastes 4 verse
20. It says, therefore I went about to cause my heart to despair of all the labor which I took under the sun. For there is a man whose labor is in wisdom and in knowledge and in equity, yet to a man that had not labored herein shall leave it for his possession.
What are my brothers? How is my brothers?
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 2, verse 20.
Colossians.
Colossians.
Yeah, Colossians 2. Now, these brothers is which tabernacle you are from? Tabernacle? Yeah. Well, therefore, tabernacle me, the church you are looking at. Church. Right now, we are the church. We are church of God. So we are the children. We are the children of Israel. Israel. Yeah, we are children according to the scripture. Because why? The Bible speaks about nation. 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 The Bible speaks about. But never give me like Christianity, 7 days, Muslim, Catholic, stuff like that. But I've never carry as black people on reunion or stuff like that. We are servant. So we are servant. You have the evening's eyes. I see eating like fun. Come on. Come for the man. Y'all get to you up. Say what familiar?
In Colossians chapter 2 and verse 20, it says, children obey your parents. That is true. Yeah, Colossians 2 and verse 20, it says, wherefore, if ye be dead with a Masahch from the rudiments of the world.
Therefore, the rudiment of the world, because why? Right now, we not of this world. And this world don't see me alive. Yeah, because why? We don't take part of these things. Of the system where it's set for us. Like how it's set death for us, we don't take part in them. But what the scripture show me, the most I show me, we use this word but don't abuse it.
Yeah, it says, why as though living in the world, ye are subject to the ordinances.
Here, while we are living in the world, we are subject to these ordinances.
Yeah, it says, touch not, taste not, handle not.
So you see what the Most High said? We so try to handle wickedness. Like get it Esau, try to be in Esau's system. We always try to be in those things. Because why? Esau's system is set for kill our people. Because scripture show you clearly, there's no good in this place.
That's right.
Because why? We finding good. Because when you watch it, Jakes are really oppressed. But Jake try to make the best out of the oppressed and say, yeah, they're good. But they have nothing good in it. Because why? If you ask Jakes what is good, they don't know what is good really. If you ask them what is life, they don't know what is life really. They know what life what Esau tell them. When Esau tell them about life, they can't take that. But what is life is what the Most High show us. God, the Most High shows great things to come, and by faith, and we see it, but we know these things are going to come. So that's why we are preaching from science for this kingdom being so young.
This is Proverbs 6 and 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instructions are the way of life. Right, so the Most High established a heritage in us. Give us righteous law, statutes, and commandment of how to walk in this world, so that we be a holy people, separate from these other people. Alright? Not to follow wickedness.
This is Sirach chapter 3 and verse 23. Say, be not curious in unnecessary matters.
That's right.
For more things are shown unto us than men understand.
See, more things are shown unto us. Because why? Every day the Most High revealing what he have doing. And like how the Most High show it the prophecy is secret, so we understand it. So we know what's going on. Because right now we waiting for the second major prophecy, meaning that the MOTV and and the major one that Yahushua come and deliver us. And that is in World War III. But we don't know the time and the day, but we know the season because why? Everything will show you when it's happening. We're gonna know, hey, sometimes you gotta become something you come in this season. Because just like how you will see just like you see fruits here, you know mango tree start to bear, mango season begin here. You know it can ripe soon, but you don't know when it can ripe. You know the fruit's gonna ripe, but you don't know when it's gonna ripe. It is just like that.
Chapter 12 and verse 56. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? Yea, and when even of yourselves judge ye not what is right?
So you see, each hypocrite they can't discern the time. God, just like how these pastors they can't discern the time that he in. How they know? How they know what he started telling them about Armageddon, about Yahushua will come and take up the 144,000 after 1,000 years after. Then after he come and conquer the devil. They'll show you these pastors they don't know nothing. They don't know the time.
If you could say, and those that talking things that making little sense, what they're doing, they're learning from we videos, and then they're coming back like if it's they come up with these things, when it's busy one that is preaching these things on the streets all the time.
And a quick precept about this is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
So you see, he that do the will of his Father in heaven, and who he talking about? He talking about Yahweh. He's not talking about ancestry bullshit like how Esau show you a white man in a piece of cloth, naked skin. He's not talking about a man. He's talking about Yahweh, the Almighty Creator, who gave Yahushua the blueprint for creating heaven and earth.
Yeah, it says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
So you see, they don't say they didn't prophesy. But let me see what the Most side. Let me see what Yahushua is going to tell them. One.
Have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name cast out devils?
So you see, in thy name, they say that cast out devils. Go on.
And in thy name done many wonderful works.
What?
And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
So you see, Most side, so you see what Yahushua said, he do not know you because why? The work iniquity. You are workers of iniquity. Because why? He saw that but iniquity. He saw that but sins upon sins. And once you follow Esau's doctrine, it's all about one Esau going to give you lies and deceit and that kind of things like that.
Yeah, because the Gaga Israelites that notice the Israelites and they put out a lot of work, but the heart is sincere. They're evil towards the brother and they're doing wickedness. They use the liberty as a cloak of maliciousness.
That's right. When they is plan, this system, because why? You don't want a system to go. Because why? They become servants of our sin.
Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat on them, a judgment was given unto them, And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast.
Say, see, some was head, some they gonna be headed. Because why? You don't want to part what they saw. You're not gonna protect it down.
It says, Revelation 24, and I saw thrones, and they that sat on them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands, and they lived and reigned.
With what?
They lived and reigned.
They live and reign. Here they see the live and the reign. So we're going to show you what it's like really. Because why? People don't care about what it's like. They don't check. Because why? The scripture says, my people are this child of lack of knowledge. Because why? They don't know what it's like. They don't want to seek knowledge. Even self, the man of the Lord bringing out to show you what it's like. Really, to this wicked ass evil world, still don't want to accept it. They think what is one Esau set up for them, they think that is life. They think go to school, when they grow up, they get a job, when they get a job, they get a wife or a husband, they get kids, they go to the church, they got a movie house, and that's what they call life. But that is not life, that is death.
Yeah, this is the strongest word live, Revelation 20 and 4. Is G2198 and is thou. Right? It says to live, breathe, be among the living.
Here to be among the living, and to be among the living, because what is scripture show you how come you live? Yeah, St. John chapter 1 farming. St. John chapter 1. John chapter 1.
This is St. John chapter 1 and verse 4. In him was life, and the life was the light of men.
So you see, in Yahushua there's life and the light of our men. Because by keeping the last statute of commandment and by following the orders, you are living. Because why? If you do not follow the last statute of commandments, it will show you that one out of understanding remain the congregation of the dead.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 21 verse 16. It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
So you see the scripture show you the man that wandereth out of understanding is in the congregation of the dead. So once you're not living according to the last statute of commandment that one Yahushua gave us, you are dead. You're not living. Because why? You don't know what to come and what to happen. How you're just living a dead state.
Yeah, this is Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the Most High and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to light.
So you see, all they that keep the ordinance shall what?
Come to light.
Shall come to life.
But such as leave it shall die.
So such that leave it shall die. That will show you. Because why? The scripture show you in St. John chapter 8 and 32.
St. John chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Yeah, you shall be free. Because when you be free from this system, death,
John chapter 8 and verse 51. Verily, verily, I say to you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death.
Yeah, read over back.
It's in John chapter 8 and verse 51. Verse 51. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death.
Here, if a man shall keep the Most High saying, he shall not what? He shall not see death.
Never see death.
So good. I want you to not. You are in the congregation of the dead. That's why Yahushua said, depart from me, because he knows not.
Just read that. Go on, Spirit. No, just finish it. Up to where you read that. Oh, slack. Let's just verse 1 and what do you want? Yeah, continue in Strong's, right? G2198 for Revelation 20 and 4. It says to enjoy real life.
Here to what?
Enjoy real life.
To enjoy real life. So, when you hear people crying out, people crying about thing raising, thing this is, this expensive. That is what enjoy is not about crying and mourning and begging. Hold on. Spell it. Let me see what you mean of enjoy. Let me see if you get any crying or mourning.
This is from the English Dictionary definition of enjoy. To receive pleasure.
To what?
To receive pleasure.
To receive pleasure, not pain, sickness, and bad time. Why?
It says or satisfaction from something.
And what?
Or satisfaction.
Satisfaction mean that you're getting something good. You're getting your desire. Mean that you go buy lamb. You go, the man get nice. You love leg. The man get a nice piece of leg. You feel satisfied. You feel like you get satisfaction there.
Right.
But one Isaac give you the shear and guts. The guts with all the shit inside. God, Isaac give it you.
And even if you get decent cut, what it's doing is whole meat you get me up. Meat is fresh. And it's GMO, the paint is with blood so that it can look like it's still red and fresh.
You don't get no satisfaction because why? You don't get to know health. You don't get no benefit out of that.
This is the next definition. It says to have the use or benefit of something.
Yeah, to have the use of benefit of something.
Yeah.
Mean that you get a benefit, just like how you don't go use medication for get a benefit for to heal the sickness is just like them talking about. The benefit.
His presence in this kingdom ain't benefiting the world. Everybody at
Exactly.
the last ain't even benefiting himself.
Everybody mourning and crying.
Yeah. When the wicked rule, the people mourning, right?
That quick switch.
What?
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous is in authority, the people rejoice.
Yeah, when the righteous are in authority, because if who gonna be in authority, Jake's gonna be in authority in the UK kingdom.
That's right.
Not in World War III. Is we gonna take over the so-called blacks, Latino, Native Indian, and Espanol. They're gonna take over in World War III because we gonna win the battle.
That's right.
Because we come with a spiritual weapon, more powerful than anything. And that is what we are desire. We decided this dead place was for stay.
This is Revelation 21 and 4. And the power shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death.
Here it shall be what?
No more death.
No more death. It wouldn't be death in Israel.
That's right.
You wouldn't be seeing, you wouldn't be crying for your grandmother, or your grandfather, or your father, or your daughter, or your son, or for your wife. Because why? You have no such thing as death.
That's right.
You won't have no such thing as people crying.
Says, neither shall there be, it shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain.
So you see what the Most High, so you see what Yahweh showing us? There shall be no more pain or crying or death. But what? People love this place. People love death. Because why? When watch the hospital, you see one set of Jakes with the limping, who broke up, who sick, who travel with belly problem, head problem, foot problem, all kind of problem. Kind. And when done, they get in pain. Because they don't know what is life really. Life is all about enjoyment and satisfaction. And have a good.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 26. For the Most High given to a man that is good in his sight wisdom and knowledge and joy.
And joy. Most High can give to a man that's good in his sight. That's why it says in Isaiah 36, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability in thy times. When these gas prices and all these oppressive decrees, these oppression decrees that they're declaring, we understand that these things was going to come. We understand that we got to bear hunger for a number of days, but the Most High blessed with knowledge and wisdom to understand these things and to cope, because it's Abba, Heavenly Father, He's the one that's doing it. So the Most High can give to the elect, because the good in His sight, wisdom, knowledge, and joy.
It says, for the Most High give it to a man that is good in his sight, wisdom, knowledge, and joy. But to the sinner he gave it travail, to gather and to eat up.
So travail, like the scripture says, the enemy shall come in like a flood. They said that want you to desire the day of the Lord. It's like if a man flee from a lion and a bear met him, it's gonna be one thing after another. Jake done tripping out already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it says, to gather and to eat up, that he may give to him that is good before the Most High. This also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Yeah.
So you see, this does have a vanity vexation of spirit. So
Psalms 21 and verse 1. The king shall joy in thy strength, O Yahweh, and in thy salvation.
In what?
In thy salvation.
in our salvation, go on.
How greatly shall he rejoice?
How greatly we shall rejoice. Because why? The scripture show you we gonna rejoice in the new kingdom.
Right.
Because here you can rejoice. Here you can work hard, go through a lot of bills and stuff like that.
Thou hast given him his heart desire.
So the Most High say he give a man his heart desire. But here you can't get heart desire. Because why? Here have nothing good. You can't get heart desire because why? Even self Esau gave one of them gas chariot. We get sit down and carry be paid by one. You say alright, you get heart desire. When done they crash, you get problems, something like that, it starts stressing you. It starts fucking with your brain. Because why? You gotta start to find money for fix it and stuff like that. Don't show you. No, it's not your heart desire. That's right. Your heart desire is to be at ease. You're not supposed to get no stress, no study, no pain, nothing.
And has not withhold the requests of his lips.
So you see the Most High say, always show a man desire. But once is in righteousness, he said, he's not going to withhold his lips.
That's right.
He's not going to withhold the request of his lips. But Jakes don't want them kind of thing like that. Jakes want to go and beg these so-called white man for things. But I want to get them bare lies and promises with no benefit. Because scripture show you Somebody read Isaiah chapter 30. Right. No, chapter 30 and verse 7.
This is Isaiah 13:7. For the Egyptians shall help in vain, and to no purpose.
Here unto no purpose. Don't show you when Israel help you in vain. What vain mean? It mean no good. It mean no. It have no nothing good with it. With no purpose. Exactly. So we should depend upon the Most High. But no, but our people don't want to depend upon the Most High for evil. Because when Scripture show you, he will come quickly and kingdom this kingdom.
Verse 3. For thou hast prevented him with the blessing of goodness. Thou settest a crown of pure gold on his head.
A crown of what?
Pure gold on his head.
On his head. Because why? The new kingdom. Every Jake will be wearing crowns.
That's right.
Every Jake will be wearing gold. What sort of Jake? If Jake desire crown with when you get pure gold, desire diamond will be on it, jasper, whatsoever you want, what kind of precious stone you want, you want a crown, you will get.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 2 and verse 40 and verse 41. Start at 40. Take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which are filled with the law of the Lord. The number of the children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of Yahweh, that my people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. And I, Esdras, saw upon the mount of Zion a great people, whom I could not number,
Right.
and they all praise Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, with songs.
So you see, a great number of people. And who are the people? It's talking about the so-called blacks, Latino, Native Indian. It's talking about the whole of Israel. It's talking about Israel.
Verse 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature.
So this is going to show you the elect now of the Israel. Go on.
It says, and in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest.
Good. And that is our Lord Yahushai, Mashiach. Go on.
And upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
Here upon who?
Every one of their heads he set crowns.
So you see crowns will be set on every man's head. That's up every man. Go on.
And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly. Verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? Answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing.
That put on the mortal clothing. Go on.
And put on immortality, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Victory.
God. And don't go back to victory like my brother say. Because why? When you putting off the mortal and putting on mortality, mean that every single day, because why? You putting off this mortal mind and putting on mortal immortality, putting on the spiritual mind we must always get. Because why? Because this flesh is all about this mortal. And when we body change completely, we gonna be immortality forever. Exactly, gone.
Right. It says, verse 44, it says, Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowned them, and given them palms in their hands? Verse 7, So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world.
We have confessed in the world, and that is Yahushai, a Mashiach.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.